actually basketball related. It leaves a lot of people asking, aren't you a professional basketball player? Question mark.
Angel Reese more interested in being a social media star than a basketball player. You might be thinking, come on, she's just building her brand, but hold on a second. While other WNBA stars like Caitlin Clark are going viral for intense workouts, Reese is making headlines for something completely different.
Made some comments that seem sort of baffling as to why she doesn't understand why people call her out for putting out so much content that is not actually basketball related.
You know how athletes usually flood their social media with workout pics and training videos? Well, Angel Reese is playing a whole different game.
Also notice a lot of the other things she posts on social media, and I guess we could start there. Because she decided everybody needed, for lack of a better way of putting it, to look at her ass on Christmas Day.
We also notice a lot of the other things she posts on social media, and I guess we could start there because she decided everybody needed, for a better way of putting it, to look at her ass on Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day, and while most players were sharing heartwarming family. Right
here, this was Angel Reese. This is what she put up on Christmas. My goodness, what a positive message. I mean, that's really good. Yeah, okay, so that was her. One more time, we'll just... And she's, big mama shorts is what she's got on.
Photos or inspirational messages. Reese dropped a bombshell that left fans scratching their heads.
Multiple occasions, people have made AI pictures of me, like, naked. Literally.
Really?
They have sent it to my family members. My family members are like, uncles are sending it to me like,
no!
Are you naked on Instagram?
Reese decked out in her big mama shorts, shaking it for the camera like she's auditioning for a music video. Not exactly what you'd expect from a professional athlete on Christmas. Right now you're probably thinking, so what, she's just having a little fun? But hold up, because this is where things get really interesting.
You look at somebody like Caitlin Clark, who, let's be honest, really dominated in her rookie season, and you see a whole hell of a lot from Caitlin in a basketball gym.
Yes, she previously complained about being sexualized, yet her recent actions seem to contradict that stance. Reese's social media isn't just sprinkled with a few fun posts here and there, it's absolutely overflowing with non-basketball content. It's wild. Now let's compare that to what other players are doing. Take Caitlin Clark, for example.
Yeah, you're gonna get called out when you have deficiencies in your game. Okay, and we all know what that is. She's a horrible shooter inside of 5 foot, the worst in the WNBA. Literally, the most inefficient player inside of 5 foot in the WNBA.
While Reese was busting moves, Clark dropped an intense workout video that absolutely blew up. We're talking millions of views in just a few hours. Can you believe the difference? But here's the kicker, and it's a big one. Angel Reese is officially the worst shooter within 5 of the basket in the entire WNBA. Yeah, you're going to get called out when you have deficiencies in your game, okay? And we all know what that is. She's a horrible shooter inside of 5 foot. The worst in the WNBA, literally the most inefficient player inside of 5 foot in the WNBA. You heard that right, the entire league. How is that even possible for a pro player? So now you've got to be wondering what's really going on here. Is Reese more interested in racking up likes than perfecting her layups? It's a question that's got fans and critics alike buzzing. Some people are defending Reese, saying she's just building her brand. Her business manager even claims she's up at 5 a.m.
for workouts. It's because you post so much about all
the other stuff we have going on. But at the end of the day, like, we have a big shoot this week, and Angel literally called me, was like, what time is my call time? I'm booking a workout, and she's going to wake up 8 a.m. 5 a.m. to work out before. That might be good, but where's the proof? Where are the training videos? All we see is glam shots and dance moves. This whole situation is raising some serious questions about priorities in professional sports. Reese can't keep claiming she's living a double life if one side is clearly outshining the other. The stats don't lie, and right now they are telling a pretty concerning story about her game. So what do you think? Is Reese on track to become the face of the WNBA, or is she at risk of being remembered more for her Instagram posts than her basketball skills? Remember when athletes used to be known just for their game? Well, Angel Reese is rewriting that playbook. She's not just a basketball player anymore.
She's a brand, an influencer, a social
media sensation. But at what cost? People say, like, Angel, like, how come you don't post basketball stuff? Like, do you know that, like, you do though? Like, the other day, last night you tweeted something when you were defending Travis and his girlfriend, and somebody like tweeted back something so snarky and rude and was like, oh, like something about you not training. And I was like, bro, like, go look at her Instagram story 5 hours ago. She posted in the gym. Reese
claims she's balancing her basketball
career with her social media presence, but is she really juggling both worlds successfully? On one side we've got the basketball player who's supposed to be honing her skills on the court. On the other we've got the Instagram queen who's constantly serving up glam shots and dance videos. And on her podcast Unapologetically, Angel, I don't know if this is the one that dropped today, probably is, it's Thursday, but she addresses why is it that
people always talk about me not posting anything.
In the gym now, you might be thinking surely she's spending plenty of time in the gym, right? Well, that's where things get a bit murky. We're not seeing any sweaty training videos or court practice shots. It's like her basketball life is happening in some parallel universe we can't see. Meanwhile, Reese's Instagram is blowing up with everything but basketball. Scroll through her feed and you'll see plenty of photo shoots, dance videos, and glamorous outfits, but basketball
Content it's like trying to find
a needle in a haystack. Fans are starting to notice this imbalance and they are not happy about it. It leaves a lot of people asking, aren't you a professional basketball ball player? Right, you play in the WNBA, you're supposedly playing an unrivaled. Can you blame them? They signed up to support a basketball player, not a social media influencer. Chicago Sky supporters are especially frustrated. They want championships, not TikTok trends. They are watching other teams' players go viral for their skills while their star seems more focused on her follow account. But here's where it gets really interesting. Reese isn't backing down from the criticism. In fact, she's doubling down on her defense, and she's a yeah, big mama shorts is what she's got on. All right, or I don't know if those classify as quote her booty shorts. I doubt it. I don't know. All I know is they are short as hell, and once again, it's not a basketball workout. All right, and I actually posted pictures to this right here as they freeze framed it. You can probably bet this is going in my thumbnail for this. I mean, okay, and you wonder why people are bringing this up. Angel, listen to this. People say, like, Angel, like, how come you don't post basketball stuff? Like, do you know that?
like you do though. Like
The other day, last night you tweeted something when you were defending Travis and his girlfriend, and somebody like tweeted back something so snarky and rude and was like, oh, like something about you not training. And I was like, bro, like, go look at her Instagram story 5 hours ago. She posted in the gym. Like, what do you want? How come I have to post something in the gym? What about all the other 143 women that are in the WNBA
that don't post they're in the gym? I think it's just because I
literally live a double life. It's like she's proud of this divide between her basketball life and her social media life. The big question is, can Reese really excel in both worlds, or is her social media fame coming at the cost of her on-court performance? As fans and critics continue to debate, one thing's for sure, Angel Reese's double life is putting a whole new spin on what it means to be a professional athlete in the age of social media. Remember when Reese was calling out people for sexualizing her? Well, the tables have turned and now she's facing a whole new kind of heat. It's not just rival fans throwing shade anymore. There are a lot of Chicago Sky fans that have been calling her out because they see a lot of other things that she posts online that is not related to her game. That's right, even Chicago Sky supporters are starting to question what's really important to their star player. Let's talk numbers for a second. Reese's Instagram following it's skyrocketing faster than a three-pointer at the buzzer, but her shooting percentage, you're right, the truth is Angel's a poor shooter of the basketball. I don't know any other way to say it. She's just a poor shooter. She's now 38% from the floor, not from three. She's 2 of 12 from three at 177%. I'm talking about 38% on common shots from the field, 38%. That ranks 51st of 56 qualified players. Let's just say it's not exactly breaking any records. Fans are starting to notice this mismatch and they are not holding back. The debate is heating up faster than courtside seats at a playoff game. Is Reese a basketball player who happens to be good at social media, or is she influencer who just happens to play basketball? And it's leading Chicago Sky fans to take a step back, going, well, do you want to get better at basketball? Because as a fan of this team, we want to get better and we want to win titles. You know it's bad when your own fans start asking, do you even want to play basketball? Angel, that's got to sting. Now some fans are still in Reese's corner. They are saying she's just building her brand, playing the long game, but others, they are not buying what she's selling her. But of course, Angel Reese gets called out because she posts a lot of things on social media that is just not basketball related. They're tired of watching her flaunt her double life while her on-court performance is leaving them scratching their heads. Here's where it gets really wild. Reese's own fan base is starting to turn on her. They are sick of the social media show when the real show on the court isn't living up to the hype. My response to that would be, well, it's because you got a lot of deficiencies in your game. It's like they signed up for a basketball game and got a TikTok dance instead. But hold on to your jerseys because this controversy
goes way
beyond Reese's personal stats. There's a bigger story brewing and it's about to change the game in ways you never saw coming. Trust me, you're not going to believe what's happening behind the scenes. Meet Camila Cardoso, a rookie with the Chicago Sky who's got everyone talking, but not for the reasons you might think. This promising young player isn't making waves on the court. Why? Because she's been stuck on the bench watching the game from the sidelines. Now you might be wondering, why would a team keep a talented rookie off the court? Well, that's where things get really interesting. It looks like the team actually sidetracked a really good rookie in Carmela Cardoso for you. Yeah, cause it looked like she got some pine time, some bench time, just so you could have your double-double streak. That's right, people are saying Cardoso is being benched just so Reese can keep racking up those double-doubles. Can you believe it? A whole team strategy might be revolving around one player's stats. But here's the thing, double-doubles aren't just numbers on a sheet. They are a big deal in basketball. They show a player's consistency and impact on the game, so you can see why Reese might want to keep that streak going. But at what cost? I've actually seen in the Chicago Sky fan base, they are not always one and the same cause. It seems that actually some of their fans want the team to improve and win titles. How does sidelining a promising rookie help the team in the long run? This isn't just about Reese. Anymore, it's about the future of the Chicago Sky. And get this kind of controversy isn't new. Other WNBA teams, even NBA teams, have faced similar situations. It's that classic clash between individual performance and team dynamics, but in this case it feels like the scales are tipping way off balance. So here's the deal with Angel Reese. She wants to be the face of the WNBA, but